Hello and welcome to Battle of the Beef. By fate, we have a rematch. This is what happens when you forget to avoid a teammate. We got the same Emma Frost, the same Human Torch. This text battle took place throughout the game, but here it is in its entirety. Torch says, open square bracket, "Hey team, I do not think that was a very good," close square bracket, Hulk ban. And continues with, "Who the frick banned Hulk?" Emma says, "Torch." Woman chimes in with, "Bucky banned Hulk." Emma goes on with, "You were trash last game, you're trash this game." Torch says, "If we were gonna run all flyers, it was Hela and Spider-Man that should be banned." Emma snarkily replies, "Should have banned Torch, to be honest." Storm says, "I mean, we picked 5 Hela, 1 Hulk, and it picked Hulk. Lol." Torch goes, "Emma, you must love typing my name." Emma rebuttals with, "Yeah, because I will forget about you in 2 minutes." Torch says, "You mad because I was talking that talk to the other team last game?" Jeff chimes in with, "Well, getting carried. He was also part of the team last game." Then Emma says, "Should have avoided Torch last game. Skill issue, I guess." Torch says, "You're dog. PCs, lol." Storm says, 5k damage on DPS whole game. OMG. And Woman says, "Surrender please?" Question mark, question mark, question mark. Very polite there. Torch comes back with, "Get your broke to bed." Emma says, "You're a 200-pound weight in my backpack." Torch says, "Poop can." Storm jumps back in with, "I could do that with my monitor off. A tank doubled your damage." Emma piles on with, "I think his monitor is off." Got another upvote from Meatball1119. Thanks, bud. Venom hops in with, "Lol." Torch keeps up the originality with, "You're trash." Emma says, "No real comeback because numbers don't lie." Drew. Torch with another big one here. "You're lame AF. Lol." I'm gonna lose sleep over that one. Storm goes, "If I'm trash, you're an entire garbage dump." Emma. Lamau. Torch says, "I would slap the heck out of you in real life." Emma. Lamau. Again. And Jeff mic drops with your damage dealt, probably wouldn't feel it too much. Now, forewarning, we do get our Keisters absolutely pummeled this game, but we're still going to check out who did less worse, I suppose. Coming out the gates here on round 1 attack, the Torch sees a Spider-Man and then misses all 7 times. Good start. Swapping Emma and they're fighting Groot down main. Okay, back to Torch. Oh, there's Spider-Man again, and this time only misses him 6 times instead. Improvement, I guess. Back over to Emma, and still walloping away on the group. Alright then, that's fine. On Torch again. Okay, here we go. Drawing a nice big rectangle down main. Oh my god. Here's Emma still fighting this group. And hey, look at that. Actually got the pick on him. Unfortunately, Jeff ults and the diamond form grab was on cooldown, which is the end of this push. Now what happened to Torch right before that? Oh yeah, got eliminated by Spider-Man. On we go to the next push. Okay, here we go, dropping flames on point. Okay, no we're not. We're gonzo by Spider-Man again. Let's see Emma during this time. Going on a little flank here. Jumps on the group and does a nice little combo on him. And his woman pushes him away and saves him. Unlucky. Back to Torch on his next life. Actually, tickled the Spider-Man this time. Another improvement. Then gets ulted to the spawn room. Next push now with Emma. Whole lot going on, but does good damage to help eliminate the group here. Torch is now swapped over to Namor. Does damage to Spider-Man, but can't get rid of him. Decides to pop bubble in a friendly Invisible Woman ult, which is certainly a choice. And still manages to eliminate the enemy Human Torch though. So, I guess we'll take it. Over to Emma, who is now ulting on point. It creates space on point and forces enemy Loki to pop his banners. Unfortunately, not enough to fully cap the point as the enemy Loki pop his group. And they swap for a Doctor Strange portal and manage to hold on. So back over to Namor on what will be the last push here, and turrets like this They're bad. They're wrong. Don't do them. Turrets on the ground in the front die so fast, and to any crossfire happening, and they usually accomplish very little. Just please don't. So anywho, he's still fighting main, even though the healers and tanks have calmed and decided to push right room. Still fighting. Still dropping terrible turrets. But hey, look at this. He finally realized the rest of the team went to the right room on the push. And oh, too bad. That's the end of the round. Gee whiz. Here's stats for round 1. Get the whole team in here because we're rolling on that chat. It's not pretty all around. Okay, next round. Nothing substantial really happened besides this one clip. Namor is breaking this wall for funsies halfway through the defense and pops his bubble for no discernible reason. Spider-Man goes right on by and he doesn't even notice. Somehow doesn't avoid this Jeff ult, and as he gets plopped off the map, probably would have been a good time to use bubble if you didn't waste it earlier. Anywho, the enemy team just waited a few minutes, then all hit Q on their keyboard at the same time. They basically Voltron Force annihilated us. Thanos snapped us to oblivion. Banished us to the Shadow Realm with all 5 pieces of Exodia, aka the Forbidden One. Take your pick. Real fun stuff. But alas, that's the end of the game. Here's the final stats. I think I'm just going to retire. Yeesh. And hey, you might be thinking, Matt, where were the clips of Human Torch / Namor's ultimates? Well, here's a little slideshow. Slide 1, we are 2 minutes and 19 seconds in, and he's at 67% charged, and that's when he swapped to Namor. Slide 2, end of round 1, we have it, but don't use it. Great. Slide 3, end of this round, and once again, we have it and never used it. That's the end of my slideshow, and that's the end of this video. Dear Lord.